Hey everybody, former Illinois Governor Ron Blagojevich made a speech in front of his home this morning that was posted on Facebook Live as a watch party. That's where the vlog you're about to see is from. In it, Blagojevich talks about when he missed in the 8 years that he was in prison, becoming a Trumpcrat, as he calls it, his family, including his wife and daughters, and expresses gratitude to President Trump and his friends. Here is Rod Blagojevich.
I'm coming. Senator. That's not what I do. I got you.
All right.
Thank you.
Dab your face.
Step back a little bit. Step back, guys.
Come right here.
Step back right
Oh, there you go. Right there.
Give
Okay.
us some room, guys. Give us some room.
Why don't you?
Very
Here.
good.
Okay.
Senator speak.
There we go. There you go.
Senator speak, Senator.
Perfect.
All
right. Sorry.
Well, it's been a long, long journey. That's right. I'm bruised and I'm battered. I'm bloody. It's been a long time since I've shaved with a normal razor, and it takes a little practice. I'm sorry about that. I got to keep dabbing the blood.
So I have to apologize for his tardiness. He couldn't find where I put his socks this morning.
Lots changed in the nearly 8 years that I've been here. Let me just say a couple of things. First of all, the obvious I want to say, and that I know I speak for Patty and Amy and Annie, and obviously for me. We want to express our most profound and everlasting gratitude to President Trump. How do you properly thank someone who's given you back the freedom that was stolen from you? He didn't have to do this. He's a Republican president. I was a Democratic governor. And doing this does nothing to help his politics. President Trump is a man who is tough and outspoken, but he also has a kind heart. And this is an act of kindness, and I also believe it's the beginning of the process to actually turn an injustice into a justice. Sorry about this blood. All these years away, I never stopped reminding myself of the words from a poem. It's called The Gate of the Year. Go out into the darkness and put your hand into the hand of God. That shall be to you better than light and safer than a known way. It's been a long time since I've been home, nearly 8 years, nearly 3,000 days. I suppose a better way to measure how long it's been is through our daughters, Amy and Annie. When I left home so long ago, Amy, our older daughter, was a sophomore in high school. And it'll be 2 years this spring since she's graduated from college, and now just recently, Amy earned a master's degree. And we're very proud of you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
And Annie, our younger daughter, was 8 years old when I left. She was about this high. Now she's 16, and now she has her driver's license. And she's doing good in school. And she plays the piano. And we're very proud of her, too. Look at you, sweetheart. Look at you.
I don't think she likes the attention.
My baby's growing up so fast. Again, on behalf of my family, we want to express our profoundest gratitude to President Trump. It's been a long, unhappy journey. These have been hard years for our children.
Yeah.
They've been hard years for Patty and for me. I spent my first 32 months in prison, nearly 3 years behind what the inmates call the razor wire, the barbed wire fence. You can't go near that fence. If you do, there are prison guards there armed with machine guns who have the discretion to shoot you. I didn't go near that fence. The buildings behind that fence where the inmates live and sleep are squalid places. They're cold and dark like tombs. There were about 900 inmates there. Drug dealers, cartel members, gangbangers, bank robbers. There were men there who committed murder, con artists, a lot of sex offenders. About 2% of the population were in the so-called white-collar category. For most of my time there, my home was a 6 foot by 12 foot, a 6 foot by 8 foot prison cell with 4 cement walls, a big heavy iron door that can shut you in, a small window with bars on it, and a bunk bed. I slept on the top bunk. Often late at night, I would look through that window and past those bars out into the night sky, and I think of home. I think of my children. I think of Patty. Sometimes I could almost feel her near me.
Just ignore him.
I would say to myself, one day I'll make it back to you. And hold your hand, sweetheart.
Woman of substance.
And I would remember what a gracious thing it's been to walk through life with you. Thank you for waiting.
You're bleeding again.
She's something else. What's that?
She sold you then.
She sure is something, isn't she?
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, so again, on behalf of Patty and Amy and Annie and me, we want to again express our deepest gratitude to President Trump. Like I said, as a Republican president and a Democratic governor, he didn't have to do this. But President Trump is not a typical politician.
That's right.
He's tough. He's outspoken. He gets things done. He's a problem solver in a business where too many politicians don't want to solve problems. All they want to do is play politics and get nothing done for the people. He's got I'm a Trumpocrat.
The Trumpocrat, that's right.
Are you going to vote for him?
If I have the ability to vote, I'm going to vote for him.
Pardon?
Well, I don't know that they'll allow me to vote, but I'll get into that in a minute. But let me just say that
Why'd you get into politics?
our president is
She asked.
he's tough and outspoken, and he has the courage to challenge the old way.
That's right.
He's the one who's